Good morning and welcome to Hump Day of the Bubba Show. I brought my special guest in, my son Xander, and we're going to talk a little bit about his trading and what he's doing. Xander has been trading for a couple of years and he's been on the show a couple of times, and what we want to kind of find out is what he's thinking and what he's doing. Just so everybody knows, he really doesn't come to me for advice. He does most of his own charting. He takes the investment class in school. And now that we're waiting for baseball season and Xander's now in the home stretch of high school and getting ready to go to college, I thought we'd revisit and see how he's doing and what he's thinking about and what are the things he's looking at. As that the only advice he gets from me is on the Tuesday night call, as many of you else do. So Xander, tell us what's going on.
I've been pretty good lately. I've been trading a lot, and the past couple weeks, I found it was a little harder to trade because the market's been doing nothing but going up. But I've listened to your advice, and I've just been watching a lot more than trading because it's hard to trade when the market just keeps going in one direction. But I found that I'm going to keep looking at my charts, and I'm looking at some new levels. So maybe in the next couple weeks, the markets starts hitting a top, then I can start getting more active in the markets.
Now you've made a couple of good trades in the last couple of weeks. You want to tell us about those good trades you made?
Sure. Listening to you on the call a little bit, I decided to buy some April puts in Lulu at around 70, and of course stock dropped to around 65 and then even farther. So that was pretty good, and a couple other ones, but Lulu was a pretty good trade.
That's right, and so your list is growing and you straighten out. One of the things that everybody has a problem with is time and getting it done. Now you're pretty busy, you leave the house every morning around 6, and by the time practice is over, a lot of times you don't get home till 8 at night. How much time do you actually spend looking at your charts and studying, getting ready for your trades?
Not too long. I'd say maybe 20 minutes a day. I kind of have everything already in place with my trend lines, with the levels, so I'm basically just looking to check up on things. I'm not always looking for new things. I'm just seeing how the chart's doing according to what my levels were previously set at.
So how big is your list right now? Do you have any idea off the top of your head?
Say no more than 20 stocks,
okay.
Maybe a couple less.
And is there you got any special tips on how to manage your time or what you do? Because it is hard, when you do this. Do you have any special tips for anybody of what you would recommend to anybody that is limited on time? What they should do to watch their charts, like mark them up or whatever you do?
Yeah, well, I would just say that you want to preset your levels, and you want to look at your charts every day, and you don't have to necessarily trade them all the time, but see what you think is going to happen, and keep watching and compare that to what the market and the indexes are doing. And I would just say just keep looking at them and predicting what you think is going to happen. And if you can't get in the market all the time, just keep practicing on your levels and just looking at the trend lines and stuff.
So sometimes it's better to observe than actually try to get in, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's been great. You're having some success and you're enjoying it, and you have a lot of fun doing the trading. Is it something that you would like to do going forward? Is it something you have interest in?
Yeah, definitely something that I want to do later in life, as well as right now. I definitely like the pace of trading. I think it's fun. It's I treat it more of like a game, because I like to look at the levels, and when I see a level that I like and I buy, it's kind of like making a right move in like a chess game or something, and it's really rewarding when you put in some work and then you see that the charts are doing what you think they're going to do.
And that's exactly right. And that's what we want you to focus on. Xander and I want you all to focus on the charts and the levels, because really what it comes down to, it is a big game and it's about execution. For Wednesday, the Bubba Show, Xander and Bubba signing off. See you on Thursday.